Good, good, my man.
What's up?
Man, all the way from where? Toledo?
Toledo, Ohio.
Okay. Where we at right now? Venice Beach?
Yeah, Venice Beach.
First time out here?
First day.
Yeah. Well, okay, what's the experience like, being from Ohio?
Being from Ohio.
Coming to LA. Like, what's the experience like?
Man, it's totally different. It's way more people. It's like the whole city in one place. But shit, it's way different. 10 times different, 10 times better. A whole better vibe and whole.
Right now, growing up in Toledo, what was it like growing up? What was the experience like growing up in Toledo, Ohio?
Growing up in Toledo, the growing up part was fun. Everything was fun, you feel me? We kicked it every day. Same crowd, same group of people. But the other part ain't really that fun though. It's like, it's more up
in a healthy household, like mom and dad?
No. I had a stepdad, but you feel me? I ain't really like the situation. But I would say it was a healthy home still. My mom was strong, you feel me? So everything was straight.
All right, now when we think of Ohio, we think of Cleveland. We think of Bone Thugs and Harmony. Mm-hmm. We don't really hear too much about Toledo.
Toledo just now starting to make noise though. It's like it's a cool selected artist that's really trying to make noise in Toledo. You feel me? So I feel like it's time for Toledo.
Yeah. What has been holding Toledo back in the past?
Hate. It's like anybody shining in Toledo. You feel me? Half the love gonna come, but then half the hate. But the hate be so high that nobody can actually get nowhere. There's just not a lot of support, but you feel me? Yeah.
So has anybody ever came out of Toledo?
What? Life? Not nobody for real, but nobody really like did nothing too big, too major out of Toledo.
How far is Toledo from Cleveland?
From Cleveland, that's like 2 hours or 1 hour.
Okay, so do like a lot of artists go out to Cleveland for more exposure or not really?
No, I really don't see it's not too much, like nobody really cross. It's just like a big city and everybody's just trying.
So it's basically like every city for itself, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so how long you been rapping for?
I've been rapping, I've been doing music since I was like young, like six years old.
And when did you start taking it serious?
I started taking it serious like 2 years ago.
So how old are you now?
I'm 19.
Okay, so what, 16, 17?
Yeah.
Okay, 16, 17, that's when you start taking your career serious.
Yeah,
I'm seeing you getting views and shit like that, people checking you out. Like how's everything coming about, Toledo as far as,
And as far as views and stuff, it's rare in my city to get a lot of views just because like it's not a lot of support in the city, but just because I've been doing that, you feel me, it's been spreading further and further. Yeah. So it's like, it's going good.
So like the culture in Toledo, like what goes on in Toledo as far as like,
a big thing in Toledo is boxing. Rap is big, but you feel me, everybody rap in the city. But it's not too many big things.
At all?
Yeah, not at all, not for real.
So what's some slang? What's some shit y'all say in Toledo?
We say in Toledo? What's some shit we say in Toledo? Cause it's natural language stuff. We don't really know, you feel me? I don't really
the culture ain't really just too strong.
Yeah, it's not a real strong culture for real, but it's just Toledo, you feel me? It's the mud. So it's like that's what everybody like breathe themselves as, like that's like this is really not a strong culture though. I wouldn't say that.
A lot of your music, you don't really sound too much like other artists, but you still remind me of the today's sound. Like a lot of artists are outdated. You know what I'm saying? But you still give me that new, updated sound. Do you put yourself in the mumble rapper category?
I wouldn't say mumble rap. I really want to know what to call it for real. I just call it trife life. You feel me? Cause it's like I rap, but I can add whatever I feel like adding into it. So it's like I just labeled it my own.
Okay. Do you still feel like, in today's era, you have to hit the streets with the CDs and flyers and shit like that, or not really?
I didn't really start off like that, because at first I started off when I really started pushing one project with Sickos, and I pushed that off like iTunes, Amazon, and stuff like that. But it didn't really do as much, but it did a good number. Yeah, for the first one.
Okay. So what can we expect from you in the future?
From the future, I'm about to have a project coming up. I don't got a name for it. I just know every song is gonna be a banger. You feel me? I'm about to stack up on all good music, on all art, basically. I'm gonna put more into every song. Like, I don't want it to sound basic. I don't want it to sound dry. I don't want it to sound similar to nobody. I just want to give it my own.
Now, in Ohio, you got artists like, Rick Flames.
Yeah.
You got Trippie Redd. I got a few artists doing their thing.
Yeah, Obama doing big right now. I just seen something with him and Gucci.
Yeah. So, Ohio's really doing this thing. Could you put yourself in that category? You still got ways to go?
I feel like I'm in my own lane, you feel me? I'm doing different because I got a wide variety of fans, you feel me? I got a fan base that they don't have, and they got fan bases that I don't have, but the fan base that they don't have, I got it already. And it's like I didn't have to, you feel me? I got it all from love, like.
Yeah. Do you feel as though rappers that rap about the street like they really gotta live that?
With this music, it's a lot of people rapping, it's a lot of people doing it, and it's a lot of people over-exaggerating all the way. And it's like, you don't really have to do it, but I recommend it.
Nowadays, niggas don't support you until you have it. So that's why a lot of people lie, act like they do have it.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to support nobody who don't really have it.
Yeah.
So, people DM me on Instagram every day, post this video of my 20 bands before the music. Because it's like now people care about the person before the music.
Yeah, I see that a lot too. Yeah. But as far as that, I really don't care for it, you feel me? I really don't gotta portray myself any type of way. So I just do what I do. You feel me? If they mess with it, they mess with it. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah. Now, how does the Toledo radio and DJ, they support it?
The radios, they support who they want to support, you feel me? But as far as actually reaching out or dipping in, they really not into it for real. Like, they just doing their own thing, you feel me? It's not no connection for real.
Yeah. Okay. So if I was to make a Toledo list, I make a lot of lists. I make a Detroit list. I made a Detroit list.
Ooh.
Detroit was mad. Detroit's mad as shit. Mad as shit at that list. I make a lot of lists. Mm-hmm. If I was to make a Toledo list, what would you be on that list?
Number one.
Okay.
Number one. For sure, right. Most definitely.
A lot of people gonna be watching this interview.
Hey, I don't care. You feel me? Sure. As far as more versatile, I feel like I can do any song, any type of song. I can do anything. As far as all artists, you feel me? I feel like I can become the best, and I feel like deep down I am the best at doing what I do because nobody does what I do. So I feel like, yeah.
I run across thousands of artists every day. I travel every day. Everybody's saying the same thing you just said. But what makes you? What's the difference?
The difference is I came up from literally nothing, and I literally made it into something, and it's going further than I ever believed that it would. So I feel like at the rate that it's going, I don't plan on slowing down. I only plan on pacing up. You feel me? And I'm gonna keep on getting fans every day. I literally make fans every day, and them fans make fans for me. So it's like, at the rate that it's going, I feel like there's no way I can stop.
Right. Do rappers in Toledo, do they travel a lot, or they just cool where they at?
Yeah, rappers in Toledo, the ones who are up, they travel a lot, but the ones who are coming up right now, they don't travel much. They trying to stay into the city. They think that's where it's gonna start at. But you really gotta get love from outside the city. Because the place that you're at, you'll never get as much love.
And it's always like, once you get love out of your city all of a sudden when it jumps.
Yeah, that's how it is. It's always like that. But I feel like I got a lot of love from the city though. Like a number that's you'll never expect from your own city. Like, I really got a lot of love from my city.
Right, and Bryson Tiller made it. He came out of Kentucky. Bryson Tiller made it out of Kentucky. You can make it out of Kentucky. You can make it out of anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
On my life. But I feel like Toledo is harder to make it out than Kentucky.
Think so?
Toledo is probably one of the hardest cities to make it out of. I feel like.
A lot of crime?
A lot of crime.
What's the number one cause of violence in Toledo? Hatred?
Homicide. There's hatred everywhere. I feel like it's so much situations that just occur out of nowhere, you feel me, in Toledo, and it's like people die a lot. It's a lot of deaths in Toledo.
Do y'all view LeBron James as a hero in Toledo?
As a hero? No, yeah, that's a Cleveland thing. I'm not even into sports. I don't even care for him. You feel me?
So as far as artists, who's up in Toledo right now? Who's really doing their thing?
In Toledo, we got me, of course. And we got the whole of Mud. And we got Miko. We got Polo Gang. We got Akobama. These are the names I'm hearing. And then, other than that, that's all I'm really hearing.
And Toledo's a majority black city?
Majority black. And ghetto.
So, what artists you want to work with?
Artists I want to work with? I like to work with Travis Scott, like Tory Lanez, Ray Shrimmer. Who else? That's top 3 right there. That's top 3.